Hello. In this video I'm going to tell how my channeling takes place. It's not very complicated, but it hasn't been easy to learn to get answers from the spirit realm that are understandable. So at first my channeled answers were quite mixed and not very sound in my opinion. They were a bit messed up, so to say. But it has developed to become clearer and simpler. I don't know how my channeling did open up, but once it did, I couldn't disable it. So it took place quite like if I had suddenly been able to sense some kind of new ability that woke up some years ago from now. Since then I have been hearing channeling daily, also without my own effort to start it. So it takes place often to me that I hear channeling. I can, however, change the subject the entities are talking about and ask them for information and to gain contact to different entities. It's nowadays quite natural how the channeling feels like. So I think it's a sense of a human being that can become suppressed and opened if the spiritual world sees it necessary. The channelings takes place within the mind area. So when I say something to the spiritual world, I just have to think clearly some words in my mind. So what I want to say to the entities. It doesn't need to be repeated again, but the entities usually hear it in a similar way as a person would speak with their voice to another person. But this conversation is happening within the mind. The other end of the conversation, the entities of the spirit realm, are heard a bit at a distance. So the answer feels like it's coming from a distance and not from the mind. It feels similar to how a person can be heard from a distance, and one knows that the sound comes further away. So the channeling is very much similar to how an ordinary conversation takes place by using voice. I think this was enough at this time. It might be difficult to understand. Well, it's not very simple to explain how it goes. I wish you a nice day.